As they race along by the 600, out onto the side of the course they go. Karma Days and Shark Mouth are going stride for stride. Three deep, running third, Transgressor. On the inside, travelling fourth is Rajar Seek, going pretty well. You Watching Me also is going great guns coming to the corner, but needs a bit of a run coming into the bend. Deeper out, Jester Jingle is starting to wind up in a length and a half to 12 rounds. Karma Days down on the inside, quickly headed by Transgressor, and now Jester Jingle. Here comes the favourite beginning to hit overdrive, and she let down. She spaced them in a stride, Jester Jingle. She's coming away, and Hall just sits up and she cruises down to win it easily. Great tussle for second and third. You Watching Me, Transgressor, a little in it. Leave it to the judge. 12 rounds deep out, and Rajar Seat ran a handy race at his first start for a long, long time. Karma Days had dropped out. Second from last when they pull up is Shark Mouth, and the tail end of Tommy Canbell always back there at the rear. Well, that was nothing more really than an exercise gallop for Jester Jingle. This is bolted in. Peter Hall sitting up there. He had a stranglehold on the mare, Jester Jingle, and the daughter of Lonhro has put them away. She got back, she was deep, she was a class above them, and she certainly showed that. $2.40 and $1.04. They let punters on a very nice mare. Close for second and third. You Watching Me always travelled well for Hill coming into the corner, and it's there with Transgressor. There'll only be a nostril in it for second and third placings. 58.76, so they've run some time again. 58.76. Jester Jingle, the winner of the event, raced by Mrs. Susan Duncan, by Lonhro from Jester Tune. What a grand family. And that's 7 starts, 2 wins and 3 placings. Prepared by Fred Kersley, ridden by Peter Hall, who did not have to flinch a muscle. Second after the photo, number 5, You Watching Me, a gelding by Dew Sasso from Wild Storm for Aaron Baisley. Mrs. R. Minotti, T. Graffin, P. Sweeney, T. Nitschke, Carl Scavacci, trained by Aaron Baisley, R. Hill, the rider, and Transgressor number 3 by So Secret from Kabushka for Allen and Birgit McAllister in the yard of Vaughan Sigley, handled by Randolph Tan. 12 rounds, number 4, after getting back, has worked into 4th placing from Rajar Seat, 5th home. 2 1/4 by a nose were margins, and the last 600, 34.18. But that was an absolute walk in the park for Jester Jingle. She never came off the bridle at any stage in the run to the line. Now the next event, the James Bogues Premium Railway Stakes, November 19, handicap at 2:45. Number 5 is Out Step Right Up from race number 3. Well, let's go down to Adam, and trainer Fred Kersley would have had no concerns whatsoever in running, particularly over the last 300 metres, as she turned that into a cakewalk, Adam.
Yeah, when you do have a short price favourite, Fred, that's exactly how you want to see them win a pretty comfortable victory in the end.
Yeah, well, I was very pleased with the way she ran. You always wonder about whether they're that short, whether they're entitled to be, but I guess the end of the result, she was entitled to be short.
When you take a look at the form lines around the Sovereign Hall, more races recently as well, and even beating the Laura May, they were very strong compared to what a lot of these runners had been in.
Yeah, no, like I say, the filly, or the mare now, has got good speed about her, and it always helps. So she's a horse with a bit of a future, and you know, I just like the way she goes about it.
You've been patient with her. Just tell us a little bit about her.
Yeah, she probably tricked me early days. She settled in her trials and didn't show a lot of speed, and I put her out over a bit of ground, and after she'd been the race a couple of times, she worked out she wanted to get going, so we had to bring her back in distance. So we messed her around a fair bit, but finally we worked her out that she's pretty sharp, and then the shorter trips suited down to the ground.
Does she have the ability to play a part in any of these fillies and mare races over the 1200?
Yeah, I'm toying with the idea of going to the fillies race coming up in a couple of weeks, so on that run I'd be pretty much tempted to go there.
Certainly looks a very nice option. Congratulations, Fred.
Thank you.
Jockey now, Peter Hall, and Hawley, these colours are starting to suit you. Magic Rocket, a couple of wins, and now this one. The riding was on the wall for this galloper.
I look a bit tall for you there, mate. I'll take a step down. No, it's been really great. Neville Duncan and Fred Kersley have given me a bit of a go on their horses, and yeah, I was super impressed with her run today.
You looked very confident throughout. It looked as though you just knew that when you wanted to go, you were going to get past these quite comfortably.
Yeah, look, I wasn't really happy from barrier 5 where I was going to be, but when the thing of Sigley's never went to cross to sit outside the leader, give me 3 deep with cover, and of course she just was too good for him.
Were you surprised how easy she did just come up, not having to do much work on her at all?
Yeah, just surprised by how quickly she put him away, but after a first run, we were pretty happy. More races come out and won next start in town, and it was just nice to win today knowing that we got a Saturday horse.
Fred mentioned tempted now to look at some of these fillies and mares run from that, just gets to 1,200 metres comfortably.
Yeah, well, we just wanted her to win today to show that we can go to a Saturday, because that's what we all inspire for.
Hawley, congratulations on the ride.
Thank you.
There's Peter Hall winning jockey aboard of Jester Jingle, the short prize favourite, which has taken out race number 2, the Class 3 handicap over the 1,000 metres.